Hello everybody, my name's Dave, thanks for joining me, and today we're going to ask the question, does eBay even listen to what you tell them? Or Amazon, or anybody else for that matter. Probably not. A while ago I bought a snorkel from a Jackaroo from eBay and it did not fit. It was the wrong snorkel. The issue luckily was not the intake pipe, but the pipe that goes into the inner wing and connects to the airbox. Yes, the pipe was too long and it would not fit onto the air cleaner box. There was also an extra bit which I thought that just supplied anyway. However, it turned out that the snorkel supplied was for the V6 petrol engine. Anyway, it turns out that their online system for checking the fit on the vehicle engine was wrong. And it said it fitted the 3-litre diesel, but it didn't, which was the 4JX1, but it doesn't. Part of it fit. The outer pipe that goes on the outer bit of the wing and goes up to the head is the same, but the inner wing bit is different. So there's a part on there that you need to look out for, because if it shows that part, then it's the wrong snorkel. I got a refund, and they did not want the snorkel back, because luckily I had to cut it to get it to fit. I also contacted eBay and sent them a link to the video of the issue I found on YouTube. However, did they do anything? I said luckily in the first paragraph, and as far as for the seller, it was a huge luckily, as I didn't charge him for the new wing. It seems that the snorkel intake was the same and there was nothing to sort out, thankfully, because that could have got really difficult. So does eBay even care? That is debatable in my opinion. eBay as a company probably don't give a damn. However, individuals that work there likely do. But that doesn't mean to say they have done anything at all. I emailed them, chatted to them and called them and explained about the snorkel being wrong and that people were cutting holes in their cars for nothing. But when you are told that they will report this to the hierarchy, well, what more can you do? You can't do much more, can you? Are the incorrect snorkels still available on eBay? Well, frankly, yes, they are, but I can only find 2. So here's a list of 2 links to the incorrect snorkels in the description below. One's from ZOS Racing and the other one is from Freeze Parts. However, Amazon also tell incorrect snorkels, but again, I can only find the one, which was the Gower Group. So I reported all the listings again. I reported all the listings in the past. I've messaged the sellers, told them that a lot of them have gone. But if you go onto Google and search for a Jackaroo snorkel, all you get is pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures of the same thing. All incorrect. If you want a snorkel for your vehicle, go to ARB and buy the Safari one, as this one fits. That's what I've got on my car. If you can still buy it. Otherwise, you may have to directly speak to Safari here, and then you will need to contact them as they are no longer listed. Now, I will say, I haven't written this down, but I will add in that on eBay, the snorkels I saw were $500 or $600, and one of them was $999. I didn't pay that for a Safari snorkel. I paid $250 for mine. So be prepared to pay a little bit extra, but not a huge amount. So go to ARB or go directly to Safari. So which snorkel should I buy? Well, there's some stylish snorkels out there. Stainless steel, backwards facing and so on. However, when I worked at TJM, while they would sell you a backward facing snorkel, they would not fit it and they would always issue with a warning. You are better fitting a forward facing snorkel, but were they correct? They never gave a reason why. They just said you were better off fitting a forward facing one. So I watched this video to see what results they got. Skip to 27 minutes and 50 seconds to see the results in the first video, or 5 minutes and 49 seconds in the second video. They're the same person, 2 different videos with a similar result, just laid out a bit different. So they used the V8 Toyota Land Cruiser and the fastest 0 to 100 kilometers with the ram head facing forwards. Air pressure was also best with the ram head, but even that did not beat without a snorkel. Pressure was measured in water column whilst doing the acceleration tests as follows. Standard, without a snorkel, before it was fitted, was 11 inches of water column, the pressure, at the intake. With the backward facing snorkel, it was 31.82 inches of water column. And least is best here. Forward was 19.35 water column, showing a 39.2% improvement in efficiency over the backward facing one. The creator decided that the rear facing Snorkel was hopeless, the stainless steel one, and the rearward facing ram head was not as efficient, giving a 7.21 less efficiency than the forward one. It also didn't accelerate as fast either. So the conclusion is that the standard is best, but if you're fitting the Snorkel, go for efficiency rather than looks and fit the forward facing ram intake. But make sure it's got the water removing head. Yes, the Safari one comes with it, and some cheaper Snorkels come with water removing heads. Do not buy a Snorkel without a water removing head. So what is a water removing head? Well, when it rains, water goes in the intake. It gathers on the sides, runs down. The water gets captured running down the walls and goes outside. So don't buy a Snorkel without a water drain. How do I know that the Snorkel only fits the V6? Well, from experience, I bought one myself and I had to modify it. Don't take my word for it, watch this. There's a video on YouTube and watch the part 2. I'll put a link below. So now you know why I know this, and the Snorkel comes with an S-pipe for the airbox. It is the incorrect Snorkel. Check out the links I sent you and you will see. What you don't want is this, and with this, and what you do want is this, and it allows you to fit it with the airbox resonator still in place. That's it for Snorkels. It's just a reiteration really and a bit of extra information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.